You know, I really miss the days when you could go to the grocery store, pick up 5 or 6 items, and leave there without spending $50 to $65. The increase in prices has gotten ridiculous. It's so goddamn out of control. It's unbelievable. Like every time I go into the grocery store, it just costs so goddamn much money, even when I'm not even getting anything. It's ridiculous. And all of these corporations and, CEOs talked about how all of this automation and bringing AI in and everything else was going to lower the prices because they would be spending less in fucking labor. But you know what? We have all of these goddamn kiosks in every fucking grocery store that you can possibly go into. And it hasn't lowered prices at all. In fact, the prices just continue to rise year after year. So it doesn't appear that any of these implementations of automation have helped. You go into these goddamn grocery stores, you do all your shopping, and then you go through one of these self-checkout lines. You have to ring up your own stuff. You have to bag your own shit, and the prices haven't come down. You're doing all of the work, and yet they're still hammering you on the costs. They just get it all the way. They are so goddamn greedy, these corporations. So they're pocketing all of this extra money by laying everybody off and cutting hours and cutting benefits. And then they have the balls to continue to raise prices, even though they have you, the customer, the consumer, doing a majority of the fucking work. It's unbelievable. And the greed has taken over. And this is what happens with unchecked capitalism. I'm not saying that we need to get rid of capitalism and all of capitalism is bad, but it has to be checked. There has to be restraints on these billionaires. There has to be restraints on these corporations. They are just gouging us, the consumer, on every way that they can possibly fucking think of. And I'm not sure that the economy can stand too much more of it, because the rich are just, they are running away with the game, and the poor are just, we are so far behind now, and the middle class has been wiped out. The American dream is gone. Housing costs are out of control, but this is the economy, the greed economy, plain and simple. And now they're just trying to implement AI into every goddamn aspect of our lives, just so they can get rid of more jobs and get rid of more people and pocket more money to themselves. At some point, we need to put our foot down, and the government needs to step in, and regulations need to be put in place. It's out of control, and it has to stop. It just has to. Capitalism cannot support itself when its only export is greed.